Yeah, my story, where can I start? In 2013, I lost my mom, and although I knew she would die, I was not prepared to get through all the feelings that came over me, that, the whole part of being grounded with her being gone. I just didn't know anymore who I was. It was like losing all the knowledge around my identity. And I realized that I was not prepared. And I had worked as an art therapist for 13 years and had helped people of all walks of life going through challenging times. And I should have known how to deal with the grief. And although knowing it would happen, I would always say all the things to my mom on the phone, because I was living far away, that I needed to say, to thank her, to tell her one more time that I loved her. But somehow it didn't feel enough. And so I went through that circle of going to work, coming home, crying, making supper, perhaps binge watch something, and then cry some more. And I repeated that over and over, and that went on probably for 4 or 5 months, until my spouse just said, "Jacqueline, that's not normal." And you could imagine, as an art therapist and just a compassionate person, that really triggered me. Sure, it was normal, and I tried to explain to him, yes, it is normal. I should feel all the feelings, and it should flow out, because it's just my heart and my love that is overflowing, and so that has all to come out, and the tears are just the part where it happens. And while I was saying it under tears, it has to flow, it has to flow, I realized nothing was flowing. I was doing the same thing over and over again. And that's kind of when I really stepped a little bit back and looked at myself and realized, hey, Jacqueline, you are an art therapist and you have all the knowledge. What would you tell your clients? And so I took out my paint, I took out my journal, and I started to process all the feelings. In paintings, they didn't look good or anything. It was just really getting out those feelings and getting them on the paper, and seeing them really helped me. And that experience also led me to that part where I all of a sudden thought, I want to help others. I felt called to help others that maybe go through the same cycle of being kind of a little bit stuck after 5 months, or perhaps even more years. My clients are, they have lost someone recently, or like 60 years ago, and something is still there in their heart that has not been addressed. So that's how I came about to really look into possibilities to help other grieving women. And I took grief recovery training, and then combined that with my knowledge of art therapy, and created the Healing for Grieving Hearts program.